Happy Monday. We're here talking about so many things. There's so much excitement going on here. I know I posted a little behind the scenes look over the weekend, and boy, let me tell you, so many things. We expanded on the Fit Formula Reset based on the inaugural group is through. It started out 8 weeks, but I really felt I needed to add more about gut health. We expanded on actually all of the modules. We added more in-depth week for the gut module. I added a whole week's worth of lessons for about bioidentical hormone replacement therapy and a whole module about mineral balance and specific mineral supplementation. Guys, I've been researching this new test I'm bringing into my practice for 3 months, and it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It's going to be the cherry on top of the sundae that I feel I've created in my practice and in all of my programs. And these are actually my test results. Yeah, you see a lot of some lows, a lot of things that are too high. So you all know I'm my own first patient. So this week I am going to be creating my mineral supplements. It's kind of cool. You make your own little mixture based on my test results. I spoke about minerals before, probably a couple weeks ago. I've been talking about them a lot, but they are literally the spark plugs for your cells. Again, we talk about magnesium. You all know I love magnesium. It is my favorite supplement. It's crazy, though, how specific now these test results are allowing me to create protocols. And I talk about blood tests all the time. Minerals in blood. You know, if you don't have enough magnesium circulating in your blood, your heart literally will stop beating. That's how important magnesium is. So what happens is that the cells that are circulating pull the magnesium and all those essential elements, phosphorus, potassium, sodium. It will pull it from your tissues and your bones to keep enough circulating volume. And it's really kind of interesting, the perspective that this test gives, because we're testing a 3-month pattern from your hair tissue, and not just a moment circulating in your bloodstream, like in a blood test. We're able to look at things totally differently. Excess calcium. So osteoporosis, this is a little crazy fact. Osteoporosis is most often thought to be a calcium deficiency, and women are being given calcium supplements. But the problem could be a high calcium shell, which means that calcium shell is preventing the absorption of the calcium. It is the most in-depth look at minerals and mineral balance that is just amazing. I looked at not only, I'm getting more and more of these test results in now, and I have someone who all of her complaints, you know, she eats right, she exercises all the time, meal preps, I mean, you name it, my girl's doing everything right, okay? But the mood is just meh, not really having the motivation. She pushes through and does what she needs to do, but the mood is an issue. And now wait, I got her test results here. And literally the one important ratio is directly tied to that that lack of motivation. If your calcium is too high, then you end up with a lack of motivation. Magnesium the same way. You can have too much of a good thing, okay? And this is all how your cells are using these elements. So it is a game changer as far as I'm concerned with how I'm going to treat myself and my clients. Amazing. And the price point of this lab test is so good. It's something that can be done and monitored all the time. So lots of exciting things. And it honestly just supports my whole, you all have heard me say, test, don't guess. And I despise blindly taking supplements. And this test is proof positive. The detriment and the absolute detriment of blindly supplementing. Because if you're taking magnesium constantly without that pulse and pendulum method that I've talked about and that I teach in my programs, you can have too much of a good thing. It's all about balance. So an overabundance of magnesium could be too little calcium or too little phosphorus. Zinc and copper, the same. You might not have a zinc deficiency, you might have a copper toxicity. So it's kind of interesting when you start to connect all of the dots and put these symptoms together with these mineral imbalances. Look for that program. That will be launching. Actually, it's launched today, a really soft launch, and I'm offering a $100 discount on the mineral investigation panel. So when you see anything about it, have any questions about it, drop me a comment, send me a message. It's a game changer. And that's it. Join me in my Fit Formula Reset. Check out the free Facebook community, Optimal You. We're still doing a fun, positive vibe challenge for the next, I think we're about 2.5 weeks in. It's pretty fun. I love the interaction. So join us and be positive for the next couple of weeks. I will see you on Wednesday. I will be talking more about minerals, and I'll start giving some tips, mineral-rich foods and different things that you can do just with adding some extra special things in your diet. Have a good Monday.